Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So, tomorrow is the start of Alliance for Season 49, or more precisely, it was meant to be the start of Alliance for Season 49. Now, I didn't even cover this post, if I remember correctly, because there were no changes at all basically planned for Alliance for Season 49. We're still going to be dealing with the changed versions of Ex Magica and Magic Thief. There is, still the same change to the diversity for now, where Kabam is trying to discourage us from using multiples of the same defenders by significantly penalizing the diversity, lack of diversity. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The new bans, of course, have changed. Now, for elite maps, blacklisted are Bishop and Kushala, which, there's a good reason for that. And whitelist will be Ghost and Scorpion, which shouldn't be too hindersome, of course. However, Alliance for Season 49 has been delayed, and that is to do with masteries and mastery issues. How our Stupefy, for instance, wasn't working, and the parry stun was so short that you couldn't even land the heavy attack, which was causing quite a lot of problems. I don't know how many of you took active part in Season 48, but ultimately it was a mess. They had to change, or they changed the war tactic in the middle. There was an issue with enlistment. There was an issue with everything, basically. One war didn't count, then it counted. It was a very, very messy season, and obviously the new mastery loadouts kind of contributed to that. So now we have the post of Hello Summoners, Alliance for Season 49 is delayed until May the 1st. Our team has been working diligently to resolve issues in AW stemming from mastery loadout. They will continue to do so and should have Season 49 in good shape to begin next week. This will likely result in temporary disabling of the AW defense checkbox, which is basically the default AW mastery setup. More information as it becomes available. Thank you for your patience. And honestly, I know that quite a few of you would be expecting me to kind of like harp in Kabam, like how many of the bugs, get your stuff together. And whilst all of that is kind of true in the background, I'd much rather them do this and actually try and get it right. Than, going to another season with masteries broken, with, nothing really working and people having a miserable time. And that is one of the things that I think I have changed my personal perspective. I'm not necessarily asking for Kabam to rush everything out now, because I do feel like the game has gotten bigger. There are more things to do in the game, more content to catch up on, more challenge type of content. We have battlegrounds, which can offset some of the quieter periods in the game, period. And especially right now, we're soon to get a new update as well. So I'm actually, on a personal level, perfectly fine with Kabam delaying the Alliance War season. Obviously, it's slightly annoying that we're going to get the rewards later. But again, as long as it leads us to having better end-user experience and time playing Alliance War, because let's face it, Alliance War kind of in a crisis right now, for most part. And much of the game is. And this isn't going to be a video of me like going into the detail of all the issues in the game, but I will say that AI issues and master issues and hitbox issues and stuff like that is a very, very, very part of it. We can talk all we want about game balance, economy, the direction the game's going, the trends on the new content and metas and champions, and that is significant without a doubt. But I don't know how much about you guys. The most frustrating part for me personally is when things don't work. When defenders all of a sudden, it's impossible to switch photon because of the AI changes. Or like recently, AI has started to stand up quicker and light intercept you in the corner after you push them down in special. And not to mention, the parries and stuff like that. I think all of those issues are more important because that is something that we effectively deal with almost every single time we, enter a fight. And as far as this goes, you know what? Take your time, fix the issues, disable that AW defense checkbox, and then carry on working on it, or whatever you might need to make it work better. Now, I will say one last final thing, and I hope this doesn't ring true. Because there is a non-0% chance that Kabam is gonna disable the AW defensive checkbox, change nothing, and we're still gonna have these issues when the season starts or when they bring this checkbox back. And I really hope that that is not the case. And I think this also kind of like showcases the community at its best. At the very least, it reflects my view on things. I can be very patient and very understanding up to a point. And if Kabam comes out and says, things are not working out and, we haven't had the manpower or the chance to fix something in time and we can delay something, I think most people are chill with it. Most people would be. I don't think we're going to have like a mass, like in the comment section of this video, I don't think we're going to have like loads of people absolutely screaming about Kabam's incompetence because everything's bugged, even if a lot of things are bugged. I think the problems will arise, and they often do, when Kabam pushes things back and they still come back broken. I think that is where the biggest problem is. Because, let's face it, when Kabam announced mastery loadouts, everybody's initial reaction was, oh boy, I can't wait to see how this is going to be bugged. And unfortunately, but that is what we have come to expect from Kabam. Very rarely anything works upon release, and then eventually most things get fixed. Some things don't, pretty much ever. Like, I don't know, Gallon randomly missing 2 incinerates on his level 2, or Kabam changed the way glancing works, but they never fixed the bug where, if you chain a special from a combo, your specials still get glanced even though they shouldn't. A lot of that we have kind of come to accept. The most, by far, the worst and most infuriating thing is when Kabam pushes things back and they do inconvenience the community and they do kind of like, play on the understanding of the community and then still come back with nothing to show for it. So for the sake of Kabam and for the sake of calm and peace of mind for everybody, I sure hope that Kabam should push the season back a week, do work on the issues and make sure that the masteries do work. As far as I'm concerned, they might have been better off just saying, you know what, we're going to push the season 2 or 3 weeks back or something. But we're going to make sure the masteries are working. And I think that would be a much, much stronger statement. Because now they're effectively have given themselves a week. And again, there is significantly higher than the 0% chance that in 1 week we're still going to have the issues. And that is already the border which becomes much, much harder to accept. Things don't work, fine. There are some errors, fine. Delaying things to work on them, perfect. Better than rushing them out and, playing through it anyway. Then, be earnest about it. Double, triple, quadruple check it. Make sure it works and then bring it. And I truly hope they do. But that's the way I see things. Obviously, we all have different relationships with game and Kabam and everything else. Therefore, as always, I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think about the state of Alliance War in general right now? State of game in general? And more specifically, what is your prediction? If in 1 week, on May the 1st, will we have properly functioning masteries in Alliance War? That will be the bet. I should make a poll for that, actually. Would love to see what community thinks. Will masteries work proper on May the 1st? Will they want that? But yeah, that is it for me now. And I shall see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next